Morning students, today we are going to discuss vapor pressure of solids in liquids. For that experiment Raoult's law we are going to discuss. See, first of all, you know vapor pressure already we discussed in previous class. The pressure exerted by the vapor in equilibrium with the surface of the solution or surface of the liquid is nothing but vapor pressure. Okay, now you have to know vapor pressure of solids in liquid solutions. Vapor pressure of solids in liquid solutions. Before we are going to discuss vapor pressure of solids in liquid solutions, you have to know, students, volatile and non-volatile. Volatile liquids and non-volatile liquids. See, first volatile liquids. Volatile liquids, the liquids which having high vapor pressure at room temperature are called volatile liquids. The liquids which having high vapor pressure at room temperature are called volatile liquids. The liquids which having high vapor pressure at room temperature are called volatile liquids. Examples petrol, next CCl4, nitrobenzene, petrol. CCl4 means carbon tetrachloride. Aniline, next acetone. All these are called volatile liquids. Next you have to know non-volatile liquids. Non-volatile liquids. This is the liquids which having low vapor pressure at room temperature are called non-volatile liquids. For example, water, next alcohol, C2H5OH, alcohol. Next nitrobenzene. All these are examples for volatile and non-volatile liquids. Now we are going to discuss vapor pressure of solids in liquids. Vapor pressure of solids in liquids. Vapor pressure of solid in vapor pressure of solid in liquid solutions. Vapor pressure of a solid in liquid solutions. Here solid is equal to non volatile, it is nothing but a solute. Okay, then liquid is nothing but a volatile, solid is nothing but a non-volatile solute, liquid is nothing but a volatile, liquid is nothing but a volatile, it is nothing but a solvent. Okay, it having no vapor pressure, it having vapor pressure. Okay, now taking a vessel, now experiment. So taking a vessel, so this is a vessel which was filled with volatile it is a solvent, it is covered, it is a surface of the solvent particles, it is a solvent, the surface of the solvent particles, it having vapor pressure, it is a vapor pressure, it is only solvent. Now I am going to add a solute to the solvent. Now I am going to add solute, it is a solvent, it is a SOLUTE plus SOLVENT means solution, SOLUTION. Okay, now the surface of the solution is covered with two particles, solute and a solvent. Okay, now these are solute particles, it is SOLVENT and it is SOLUTE. Next it is vapor pressure, it is a vapor pressure. See, comparing these two, here vapor pressure is a high, here vapor pressure is a low. What I mean to say, if a non-volatile solute is added to volatile solvent, then vapor pressure of the solution is lower than the vapor pressure of a solvent. Vapor pressure of the solution is lower than the vapor pressure of a solvent. Based on this fact, Raoult proposed a law. Means Raoult studied many binary solutions and then he proposed a law is nothing but Raoult's law. That is we are going to discuss. Before we are going to discuss here, so here you have to know a note. The vapor pressure of the solvent is higher than the vapor pressure of the solution. If a non-volatile solute is added, if here have to write, if a non-volatile solute is added to volatile solvent, then the vapor pressure of the solution is less than the vapor pressure of the solvent. If a non-volatile solute is added to volatile solvent, then vapor pressure of the solution is less than the vapor pressure of the solution is less than the vapor pressure of the solution is less than the vapor pressure of the solvent. Vapor pressure of the solution is less than vapor pressure of the solution is less than vapor pressure of the solvent. Based on this fact, Raoult's proposed a law is nothing but Raoult's law. Then we are going to discuss Raoult's law. See, the French chemist F.M. Raoult studied many binary solutions and proposed corresponding laws is nothing but a Raoult's law. What is Raoult's law means? If a non-volatile solute is present in the solution, then the vapor pressure of the solution containing, so what I mean to say Raoult's law means, if a non-volatile solute, if a solution containing, we may define, if a solution containing non-volatile solute, then the vapor pressure is directly proportional to its mole fraction. Otherwise, the vapor pressure of the solution having non-volatile solute is equal to mole fraction of the solvent. Mole fraction of the solvent. Okay. I am writing. If non-volatile solute having solution means if a solution having, if a solution having non-volatile solute, non-volatiles, if a solution having non-volatile solute, then vapor pressure of the solution is directly proportional to, then vapor pressure of the solution is directly proportional to mole fraction of the mole fraction of the solvent in the solution. Solvent in the solution. Solvent in the solution. If a solution having non-volatile solute, then vapor pressure of the solution is directly proportional to mole fraction of the solvent in the solution. It is nothing but a Raoult's law. It is nothing but a Raoult's law. We may give mathematical form to Raoult's law. Okay. Then according to the statement, so vapor pressure P is directly proportional to mole fraction. P is nothing but a mole fraction X. Then if you want to remove this proportionality, you have to keep a constant. Then P is equal to P naught into X. See here, P is nothing but a vapor pressure of the solution. P is equal to vapor pressure of the solution. P naught equal to vapor pressure of the solvent. Vapor pressure of the solvent. So X is equal to mole fraction. X is equal to mole fraction of the solvent. Then if you draw a plot between vapor pressure of the solution and mole fraction of the solvent, vapor pressure and mole fraction, then it is plot this is a P, it is a X, it is vapor pressure, it is a vapor pressure, it is a mole fraction, it is a mole fraction. Then it gives a straight line which is nothing but a P naught. So here I am taking like this. Then which gives a straight line coincide to 0. It is a mole fraction. Then it is nothing but a P naught. P naught. Graph is like this. When one volatile liquid, another one is a non-volatile solute is present in the solution. It is a binary solution having volatile liquid and non-volatile solute. So this is a Raoult's law. If a solution having non-volatile solute, otherwise the vapor pressure of a solution containing non-volatile solute is directly proportional to its mole fraction of the solvent. Alina. So we may tell like that and like this. If a solution having non-volatile solute, then vapor pressure of the solution is directly proportional to mole fraction of the solvent in the solution. Okay, this is a graph. It is a vapor pressure, it is a mole fraction, then which gives a straight line, means it increases, it also increases, it also increases, it decreases, it is also decreases. P is directly proportional to X. P is directly proportional to X. Here it is a vapor pressure of the solution. Vapor pressure of the solution. P naught equal to vapor pressure of the solvent. And then X is equal to mole fraction of the solvent. Note Here note, have to know note. P is less than P naught or P naught is greater than P. Okay. Okay. For non-volatile solute plus volatile solvent. Okay. So this is a binary solution for Raoult's law. Okay. Then we are going to discuss vapor pressure of liquid in liquid solution. Means volatile liquid which is solute, volatile liquid which is a solvent. Now these two having vapor pressure, then the solution vapor pressure is high. Now these two having vapor pressure, then the solution having vapor pressure is high. Okay, write down.